Part 3. Yeah. Don't walk in front of
I almost got hit by an old lady on game day.
That was a young girl.
Who blatantly, I was halfway across.
Then
it's not like I walked out and she hit me on the beginning.
And then when you hit somebody, you get out, you make sure you're okay, and then you drive away.
Because you're scared. How do you think they feel? I think they're a little scared.
They just got hit by a car.
Your car. They're mangled. Their limbs and stuff are like this. And they don't know what to do.
Bruised up, scarred up.
In the middle of the street.
But you want to be like, are you okay? Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
And then you look at them like, why are they
And then someone else, the people who have watched, are over there. And then you get in your car and drive off.
Still in the street, mangled.
Let's think about that.
Upgrade Auburn. Upgrade.
I want to talk about upgrades. So we all have had a math class in Parker. I don't know if you've ever walked in that front door and walked up the stairs, but if you look to the left, there's some kind of green, yellowish, smuckish smuck stuff coming out, leaking over this brick exterior foundation kind of thing.
Really?
I just thought about it.
Yeah.
I never have to step foot in Parker again.
We don't. Math is done forever.
I hate that building.
It looks ugly.
I hate that
building. And it needs to be cleaned, upgraded, defumed, shut down.
And I would just say Parker looks really funny next to the bomb-ass science auditorium, Kim building, engineering building.
I mean, you can't put a building like that in front of these nice buildings.
The student center.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
Louder.
We're louder all the way over there.
But it's pretty.
That is true.
The nursing building. Haley.
What does Parker look like?
Haley? The one stairwell in Haley, can we please get that fixed? Because that's shut down about the first semester of our freshman year.
I was with the outside one.
Yes.
They were like, we're not going to fix it because stuff was falling from the top.
The concrete was falling. I want that fixed, please.
What are y'all doing with my tuition?
Right.
Besides having the stadium lights on and the big screen on at random times of the night. Why is it on?
You tell me to unplug my stuff on breaks.
But you want to run
got
them big old lights.
On, and we ain't playing no ball.
Ain't nobody on that field. Why the lights on?
Playing music.
It's
8 o'clock. Oh, okay.
I want to be in the video.
This has to be to me and Alyssa, though.
Oh, why?
I have an 8 o'clock and ladder. I get out at 9:15. So I go sit outside the balcony at the side of Chick-fil-A. Nice atmosphere. You know, it's in the morning, so I figured I'd do some work and study.
Let me get comfortable for this one.
My friend comes, meets me, we're going to study. Or just talk, for that matter. Who cares? There are people enjoying their breakfast. Because it's the AM. Having fun, you know, intelligent conversation. Next thing I hear, fuck you, nigga! You aren't shit! And I go, oh God.
No, we paused because we were like, it's 8 o'clock. We didn't just hear that.
And then we try to continue
conversation, and then no, I'm gonna get my shit, I'm gonna come get my shit, and then I'm gonna leave, and don't worry about it. You don't have to call me again.
I got $131.
Me, creep over, peep around the brick and down.
Black person.
Can I want to interject something. I want to interject something real quick. Can I just say, I really find it kind of disturbing that half the black people on this campus work here. They don't attend the school. They work here. At Papa John's, Chick-fil-A, Nathan's,
Audubon Pond, Einstein's.
I just want to point out, Alabama, Auburn, this rivalry. Don't say a word to me.
So off subject.
It really is, but I thought about the whole thing. I thought about them working here and then having stuff to say, and then that brought back this memory.
I wanna-
Huge
Give me my
pet peeve of mine.
Can I have one?
Iron Bowl day.
Excuse
I
me.
was making status.
They're broken.
I was making statuses.
Stat-eye.
About Auburn. And Auburn only. I didn't say a word about Alabama. Didn't say a word about how Alabama was playing. I was talking about Auburn and how we were playing.
You brought the cookies up. You know that?
So stop. You help. So tell me why all these people that don't go to Alabama starts commenting on my status and talking all this ish
That's another word for it.
Dude.
when you really shouldn't have ish to say to me in the first place, because I didn't say ish about Alabama. So why are you on my status?
More importantly, the moral of this story, I'm gonna cut you off.
If you don't go there,
You especially have nothing to say. You don't support the school financially.
Nigga, I pay my tuition.
thank you.
You don't. You're not really associated with it
at all.
at all. You just want to believe in it. You can't really believe in Auburn
And love
and
it
love it
unless you attend here. Unless you have been here.
or work here. I accept that because a lot
Yes.
of black people. I'm with you.
You
I'm
know.
sure Auburn fans too.
You know. And it's not just for Alabama fans. I feel the same way for Auburn fans who don't go to Auburn but have mad ish to say.
Thank you for supporting my school.
But leave them alone. You cheer for Auburn. I feel like all this extra talk. First
Unnecessary.
quarter is over. We've won. Excuse me.
It's the
Talk to
first
me
quarter.
when it's fourth quarter and the clock says 0-0-0-0. Then you
Alabama.
can tell me what is over and what has happened. Now, personally, I feel like still unless you go there, I see. Still unless you go there,
I was saying you don't have to finish your story.
you still don't have nothing to say to me. I'm sorry. Now we can.
Sprite.
Nigga, where's my Sprite that I asked you to get 45 minutes ago? I said, can you please give me a Sprite?
You
You
get her
said
Sprite.
yes.
They're right there
Over
by your
there.
feet.
Okay,
Your
finish
feet?
the story. Finish the
I'm
story.
in her bed.
Finish the story.
Oh, bad.
At
So,
the
end of her bed.
The kind, innocent white people and we're innocent black people are sitting here observing this young female dressed in uniform who apparently works at Audubon Pond cuss somebody out on the phone.
Starts crying.
Whoever she was talking to hangs up on her.
So she sits there and
So she sits
cries
there.
for a little while.
Calls him back. They
Him
ignore
or
it.
her.
They ignore it. And then
Him
calls
or
them
her.
back.
Her.
And then cusses them out for ignoring their phone call. Honey, if they hung up on you to begin with, it's obvious
They don't want to talk.
they didn't want to hear what you had to say
'Cause
anyway.
I didn't want to hear you.
So
were just
the fact that
interrupting
they
my nice
ignored the
morning.
call is really irrelevant because you knew beforehand they didn't want to hear what you said. Yet you feel like you just must get your point across. But regardless, she goes on and is cursing outside in public before lunchtime.
Loudly.
My thing is,
Very loudly.
if you call me with some ish, I'm not going to deal with that until I've had my lunch or done my daily due. Because that's just really, I feel like there is something, appropriate time for everything.
You announced that you have a daily due.
These black people that they have working here, I just want to let white people know. Well, anybody outside the Negro race, we are not all like that.
No, we are not.
Because the people I hang out with
Do not behave that way. Well,
in public
I'm not crazy.
at 8 o'clock in the
this
morning,
look that she's giving me is trying to insinuate.
yeah, at 8 o'clock in the morning,
I
you
have
should
stuff
have
there.
nothing to go off about. Personally, I feel like you just waking up. Like,
Unless it's really cold and you want to fuss about it being cold.
And
That's
if you wake
perfectly
up,
normal.
and you feel you have some issues,
I
go
fuss
back
about
to
it being
sleep.
cold.
sleep on it.
wake up on the other side of the bed because
that is
obviously
wrong.
the first time was the wrong one.
And see then how you feel.
Technically, I can only wake up on one side of my bed because it's up against the wall. So I wake up on the left side.
When you wake up on that side, does it have to do with what side you
rolled off of.
Get out of bed on.
Part 4 coming soon.